Morning. I have an update on Tata Power, one of the Tata Group companies. They have got a 632 crore order. It is from, one second, it's from the Solar Energy Corporation of India. It's for a contract term of between 9 to 11 months, delivery by October 2025 or and maximum January 2026. So the share price movement in the last one day has been a loss of 1.25%, 4.2% in the last 5 days, 5% in the last 1 month, overall 22% in the last 6 months, and a year to date correction of 10%. So overall, if you see, within the last 6 months, the stock has lost 22%. It is from those highs that the stock exchange had reached, and it is due to the correction in the overall markets due to foreign outflows. So Tata Company is limited is an Indian electric utility and electricity generation company based in Mumbai. Is part of the Tata Group. It has 22,372 employees. Revenue 63,000 crores for 2024. So PE 28, which is still pretty high compared to the value addition that the company generates. The book value is 105 and the price is 3.22 times its book value. Return on equity 22%, which is very good. Return on equity 14%. Sales growth has been a mere 15% in the last 3 years and 13.3% in the last 1 year. Promoters shareholding 47%, public 28%, FII is 9.5, DI is 16%. Return on assets, company has a fairly low return on assets at 3.2%, which is not very good for the future performance. Current ratio of zero point 0.7 and a quick ratio of 0.77. Earnings per share of 11.17 for the last 12 months. Inventory to turnover ratio 1.3, low due to the kind of electricity distribution that the company is into. Interest coverage ratio 2.11. Long term debt 1.16. Equity, total equity, the total debt to equity 1.24. Asset turnover ratio is again low because of the industry that it is in. However, the asset turnover for this industry is between 0.25 and zero point 0.5, so which is really good. Cash 618 crores, debt of 19,526 crores, market cap of 1.08 lakh crores. The company has delivered good profit growth, 74% of the last 5 years, 87.2% in the last 3 years. So profit growth is good. However, sales growth hasn't been that great. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 22%. The company has shown a good revenue growth of 15%. That's we've already done through that. ROE and ROCE we just went through. Company has been maintaining an average operating margin of 20% in the last 5 years. Efficient conversion cycle 73 days. Good cash flow management. Low return on equity, tax rate is low. Company is primarily involved in business and generation of electricity, business segments, transmission and distribution 62%, uh, and AT&C losses distribution, thermal and hydropower generation 24%, renewables 13%, others 1%, plant factor, uh, ideally thermal, Mundra thermal plant, hydro, wind, solar, the different segments, and the plant load factor means that the capacity utilization of the plant is 74% in the thermal plant at Mundra, then 63% thermal plant Mundra again, Uh, Sorry, the first one is excluding Mundra, and the second one is specifically for the Mundra thermal plant. Hydro 44%, wind 22%, solar 22%. Capacity under construction hydropower plants 2,400 megawatts. Pumped hydro storage projects 2,800 megawatts. Renewable energy 5,500 watts. Transmission pipeline 2,400 CKM. It plans to spend another 10,000 crore in Q4 FY25. Company targets to expand its clean and green energy portfolio to 15,000 megawatts through a mix of solar, wind, and PSPs. So, MOU in 2025 February, the company entered into an MOU with ONGC to explore joint opportunities in the battery energy storage system and its value chain. In Jan 2025, it signed an MOU with Rajasthan Discoms to accelerate the adoption of rooftop solar systems, focus 100% clean energy by 2045. It's increasing its renewable energy capacity, targeting at least 70% clean energy by 2030 and 43 by and from 43 in 2024. By 2045 it plans to complete phase out its thermal power portfolio and existing power purchase agreements end. So let's move on. This last 5 days, last 1 month, last 6 months, year to date. This is the logo of the company. This is a target price that is updated on the website. Tata Power share. So this is again an old news just to showcase the kind of work that the company does. So it is into solar panels. That is what it is primarily targeting for the future. This is the market cap and number of shares held by people. Price to book value 6. This seems to be very high. This may be an outdated old sequence here. The face value 1 rupee, book yield 56, cash 618 crores. We just went through debt 19,500 crores, promoter holding 47%, EPS 11.17, sales growth of 13% in the last 1 year, ROE 15%, profit growth minus 31 in the last year, and highest of 485 on 27th of September, then highest PE of 95 on 2nd May. Then these are the comparative companies price market cap. So NTPC has the largest market capitalization of 3 lakh crores, Power Grid 2.33 lakh crores, Adani 1.84 lakh crores, Adani Green Energy 1.22 lakh crores, Tata Power 1.08, GSW Energy 81,000 crores, Adani Energy Solutions 78, NTPC Green 73, NHPC 73. So there are a lot of companies looking into green energy, so the company would do well in the future and definitely bound to give good returns in the long run. So we need to stay in put. However, we need to be patient. There could be some fluctuations in the short term to medium term. EPS NTPC 18, Power Grid Corporation 16, Adani Power 23, Adani Green 2.3, Tata Power 11, JSW Energy 6, NTPC Green 0.4, NHPC 2.6, Torrent Power 45.2. So Torrent Power is also something that you can look into. Is the ROC. I think relatively good performance by most of the companies. However, exceptional performance from Adani Power and Tata Torrent Power. Sorry. And look at we've already been through this. We've already gone through this. Already gone through this. Already gone through this. So again, this is just a brief idea. High of 495, low of 326. This also we work on through Tata Group companies, good profit, good revenue growth, LD, ROE. Negative is tax rate. We've been through that. High P, there's 28 now. Uh, Good cash flow, cash conversion cycle 73 days. We've been through this. You can look at this: sales 4,900 crores, net profit after tax. It was good in the March quarter 2024, and comparatively it reduced in the month of June quarter. Revenue went up but profit declined. Then again, decline in sales, however increase in the profit for September 24 quarter. Then again a drop in net profit and increase in the net sales. Overall year-to-year comparison between 2020 and 2021, 13,000 crore sales, profit almost double here, profit double, then profit gone up by 9 times, purely because of uh, other income. So there was some other income in that FY22 result. Then FY23 again the net profit has grown up. Other income has also gone up here. So we'll have to look into this and see what was the other income. That is the reason why the company is done well, possibly year on year. You see the other income has reduced here, so the overall net profit is also reduced because of the other income reduction. Sales have gone up, however, still we need to look at the broader perspective of other income here. Share capital, total reserves have been increasing, so which is good. Net capital blocked is 23,000 crores in fixed assets, other investments and stuff like that. So you can see here dividend. This is the promoter holding. I just think that the other income could be the income from the subsidiary income. That is the reason possibly why the company has had a good profit growth over the last maybe 3 years. This is the overall sequence. This is the overall graph. The reserves show 32,000 crores here. This is from a different side. Data improvement 44 days, cash conversion cycle minus 65 days, which is good. Sales growth chart, profit growth has gone down. ROC has gone down. ROC also down. I think that is it, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch up with another video later in the day or maybe sometime tomorrow. Wish you a good week ahead. Thank you for your time.